seeing and what we see on the screen,
Okay.
and uh, and other thing is user interface, user experience, and it, I think it is the how the app or the product is useful, or how the customers are experience about it.
Fine. Then what about Abhirag and Arjun?
In my way, when
Yeah,
we go into an
I
application
also
like
know that.
Amazon,
Yeah, Abhirag can explain.
okay, when we go into the app in the Amazon, we can see the user interface in the front page. We can see the Amazon payment and shopping, and so many applications, so many options in the front page. That is, I think, that is the user interface. And the user experience means when we search a product when we search an iPhone in the Amazon search box. And after 2 more days, the more about the Apple products we can see in the front page, which means
Okay.
when we can see airports, MacBooks, and also we can see in the front page of that Amazon page. That is the user experience and the user interface in my thought. That is.
Fine. 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 What about Arjun?
I had the same idea as Avrag and Vaishak also. Like the user interface is the front page of Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, and like that, and the uh, color codings and when we like the Instagram that popping live icon and in Facebook that's like we have to like and select an emoji. That's
Yeah.
like that.
Fine. Okay, Lema, I have asked a question about UI UX designing. I think you have joined a little bit late.
Yeah,
The
now only.
question is not nothing. The same question that I have asked in the group. The role of UI UX designer in an organization. So these guys are coming up with the things that they know. So if you can come up with a little bit, then that will be also great.
Yeah, UI UX designers, they will design the product or the project,
Okay.
and UI that is focus on the look and the style,
Fine.
and the user experience, I think more into usability or functionality functions.
Okay. Anyone other than this need to explain? Lekha, Surya, Sangeet. Do you guys have any points?
No, Mahesh, no, I don't have any other points.
Okay. What about Sangeet?
No.
Nothing. Okay. So basically, a UI UX designer does the design of a product. So before going into UI and UX design, uh, let's look into the steps of a software development. So inside that, this UI UX is coming, right? It is not like the initial step of software development is not UI UX design. Between some steps, the UI UX design is coming, and we are explaining that in detail. Okay, so first, when we develop a software, the first thing that we are doing is to understand the project requirements. You guys explained about Flipkart, Amazon, etc., right? So when did that app came, or when did that idea of that app came in? Can anyone say the answer? Like, when did the situation came where that we need Amazon and Flipkart? I'm asking to you.
Maybe
By
they are
conducting some,
busy
We
to
could
buy a product from the shops.
Yeah, Lega was also
If,
telling something.
if,
yeah, by
if they have a
conducting some,
time, if they have a
by
time,
conducting some kind of market analysis and all, we could know that what are the necessary things they want and how we can implement a particular. These are all product based things. There's Amazon, Flipkart, and everything. So after having a market analysis and all, we could know we are more about the requirements. What is the need of the user? What the that kind of thing. By that kind of analysis, or we can uh, find more requirements what they are expecting.
Okay. Any other
Without
answers?
go- Without going to a shop or supermarket or somewhere, we can get the things home.
Yeah.
That's the main advantage. Once they realized the market, they started selling everything.
Yeah. So that's the basic idea. Lega, we will not do the user research in that time. Initially, we will come up with an idea. Then we will go to the users or in the market with that idea and explaining about them. See, like we can't ask a user or market what they really need. So many users will be having many requirements. Okay.
Yes.
So we will come up with an idea and ask the users. See, this is the shopping app. You will get some products that you are not getting in the retail shops. So what do you think about it? Like that we will go. Okay.
Yeah. First begins from an idea.
Yeah. So that's the first thing. We will first understand the project requirements for this Amazon. Every app there will be project requirements, and then we will go to the step that Lega was explaining. That's the research and analysis. Like in case of Amazon and Flipkart, they may be conducting some user research, like whether this app suits the market. Like if we bring this app to Play Store, whether they install it, that initially they need to know. Then about the experience of the app, like what the unique feature that they are getting inside the app instead of the normal shopping they are doing. We normally do normal shopping in the shops, right? But we also do some shopping in the Amazon and Flipkart, right? Yeah. So that's the unique feature they have found out, and that's the basic idea or the basic thing that the Amazon and Flipkart are making us to use that app. Okay. So for that we can conduct some like interviews, or we can focus some groups and ask them, or we can basically conduct a survey about the app. So understanding that, we will go to the next step, that is the designing. So from this step, the UI UX designer comes to play. Okay. So in case of Amazon and Flipkart, the developers or the owners of Amazon and Flipkart, or there will be someone else, will be explaining what is the requirement they want inside that app. They will say like, this is a shopping app. When user install it, and when user opens the app, we will see some basic screen of shopping. And you guys are now getting personalized recommendations inside Flipkart and Amazon, right? Like if you are talking about some headphones, you will be seeing the ads of headphones inside Amazon and Flipkart as well. And inside social media, you can also see. So that's the next step, that the Amazon and Flipkart has been already accepted among the people, that that app got wide acceptance, and now they are looking into giving up more user experience. Okay. So initially, the UI UX designer hears the idea from the owner, or who has the idea. He absorbs the idea from them, and he started working on it. He will start working on it. Okay. So in that, he will create some wireframes. Then he will create user stories, then data flow diagrams, technical design, user interface, and everything that UI UX designer designs himself. Okay. Post that, they will develop the app with the code. Then they will go with the testing. Okay. So I said like wireframing, creating user stories, data flow diagrams, technical design, user interface are the things that UI UX design is doing. There are a lot of things other than this they are doing, but these are the basic steps. Okay. Yeah. So these things that
Is
we will
coding is
be.
hello.
Yeah.
Is coding is a essential part of this?
No, coding is not
No.
really required. See, I am telling you to design. I will tell you to design a book. Okay. you will design the front cover and inside pages, and everything you will be having an idea in your mind, and you may be drawing or you may be using Photoshop or any other apps to design that book. Okay, so the printing is done by the another guy looking into the design. You are not printing. That's what the UI UX design. He will generally develop the UI UX things, or develop the user experience, or develop the user interface. He will be not coding, because that's the job of backend developers, or that's the job of front end developers. Okay, there is no requirement of knowing coding for an UI UX designer. Since I am a growing UI UX designer, I don't know coding. That's the great example, right?
Mahesh, let me
Yeah.
ask you one thing. They will be
Yeah.
UIUX designer will be just just giving a framework, right?
Yeah.
Just like in the first page, what is the layout? Second page, what is the layout? Just layout they are preparing.
Yeah.
Or the content they are preparing. Or both. Content and layout will be prepared by UIUX designer.
Yeah. Basically, the UI UX designer designs the content, designs the content will be given by the required person. Like, for example, in Facebook or Instagram, we would say the content is like social media surfing or people posting their personal things, right? So the UI UX designer designs in his mind, like he is posting in that. So how he need to show up, or how that can be shown in an elegant manner. Okay. So basically the idea person will give the content idea. The UI UX designer assumes that content and makes the wireframe. Okay.
One minor correction, Mahesh.
Yeah.
There are content creators who actually create the content.
Yeah.
That also there. So
Okay.
UI UX designer, basically, UX person aligns the content where it should be shown, and UI designer makes it colorful.
Yeah.
So the content creators are not UX designers. So all these things actually hand in hand need to work.
Yeah.
That isn't the web designing or mobile designing part, because UI UX is not only in these kind of web products or in mobile products. There are other products like cars also designed, right? So that
Yeah.
also have UI UX design.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead, please
Yeah.
continue.
Fine. So that's what explaining when look into the process of UI and UX designing. First, they will get the content and the idea. Then they will start off researching, like how the app can be displayed in an elegant manner, or how basically you should know there are UI developers that who do not do UX, and there are UX designers who do not do UI, because these two are interrelated, but these two things are really different. Okay. And actually, for developing a design, the developer can be a UI UX designer. See, like if someone is starting up a startup company and they don't have enough money, or they don't have enough funds for them to provide a UI UX designer in their company. Okay, consider it's a situation. So he's trying that, yeah, I don't need to hire a UI UX designer. I can also develop a UI and UX with my experience and all. So he himself can be a UI UX designer. Okay. So when the UI UX designer role comes to play is, if that developer is developing the UI and UX, do you guys think that will be a great design, or that can bring some nice elegancy to that app, or will bring a great experience to that user?
No.
No, probably no. But there are chances, but probably no. But if you hire a UI UX designer, or that UI UX designer is playing in a software, he can the user experience and the elegancy of an app is confirmed. Okay, because that's what the basic job of a UI UX design. Okay, fine. Then looking into the UI, what the UI designer do is to make the app elegant and colorful, or basically he designs the app with more aesthetic sense, or basically explaining UI designer makes an app beautiful in its look. Okay. Then going to the UX designing, he designs the entire experience of the user while using that app. We can consider some example, like we can go with the Facebook. While I'm saying Facebook, you guys have got a color in your mind. I think that will be blue, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the UI designer has done in that. So why he has put that blue there? Anyone know? In Facebook, you can see some Facebook is having some color theme, right? Blue, white, red. These colors are only shown inside that app. Why there is only these colors? Because there is some things related to the Facebook owner, Mark Zuckerberg. Anyone knows that?
Yes, Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, I heard that Mark Zuckerberg likes that color, and his eyes have some issues.
Yeah,
So
he
blue
has
color.
color blindness. Okay.
Yes.
So what Mark Zuckerberg did, I don't know. I'm assuming Mark Zuckerberg reached out a UI designer and told that, see, UI designer, I have color blindness, and these are the colors I could see. So please design the Facebook app with the colors that I could see. Okay. So the UI designer has some options like, yeah, he can see blue, he can see white, he can see red. So I should design the app with more elegancy with these colors. Okay. But the things about the other apps is not like that. See, if you see Flipkart and Amazon, they are having different varieties of colors. Okay. So that's the personal interest of the UI designer. Like he will be having some explanations for the colors that he have used inside that. Flipkart is also having this blue and
Yellow.
Hello.
yeah, blue and yellow. So that he designed for the elegancy of the app, not maybe looking into the personal interest of the app owner. Okay. So Facebook has a story like this. Then looking into the UX. So sorry, UI design is not over. So after choosing the colors, he will look into, basically the UI designer also designs logos as well. If he can consult a logo designer and make it like that, that's also fine. But UI design can design logos for the app. Okay, like if he designs the
Bro, I
logo,
have a question.
yeah.
Is graphic design and UI design is similar?
Graphic design is the basic step in UI UX designing. Like if you are, there are graphic designers who are not UI UX designers and UI UX designers who don't know graphic design. But if you know, if you are a UI UX designer and you also know graphic designing, that's a benefit. Okay, both are related. Actually, we could use some abilities in the graphic designing in the UI UX also. Like both are designing, right? One is the UI
Yes,
UX
yes.
designing, one is the graphic designing. So basically, we are showing the graphic content inside the UI UX things. So if you are a graphic designer, you can become a UI UX designer. That's the like advanced version, like graphic designer 1.0, graphic designer 2.0. Then graphic designer 3.0 will be UI UX designer. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So next step that UI UX designer is doing, I said logo, then he will be looking into the flow, like how the user is using it. For initially what the user see. So the initial step or the initial thing that a UI UX designer do is the designing of the screens. You guys are seeing the screens in the social media, right? When you click the Facebook app, you will be seeing the home screen. When you click the notifications app, you will be seeing the notification screen. When you click the profile, you will see the profile screen. So these are the screens that a UI UX designer designs. This will be separate screen. Like for the Facebook app, that UI UX designer has designed like this. So when we click the home app, or when we open the Facebook app, you will be seeing the home screen. So that should be like this. It should show this and these things. And when we click the notifications, that should show things like this. And now we can go to the UX design. So UX design actually designs the experience of that app. What you mean by experience? We are having good experiences and bad experiences, right? So we would like to remember both things: bad design and bad experience and good experience. So basically, what the software developer or what the UX designer want the users to have is a good experience, not a bad experience. But we have some bad experience with some apps, right? Maybe some basic apps in Play Store have a really bad user experience. Do you guys know any apps that having bad user experience?
I think the ads shown in the app, like
Sorry?
Spotify, YouTube, the Spotify and YouTube ads.
No, ads are basically they are doing for monetization of their apps. Because
Okay.
we guys are hearing music, so the app guys need something, right? So for that we are seeing the ads, but these ads can be a bad experience if they are
They're a
limitless.
little bit
In
animated.
some
Yeah.
applications we will be seeing unlimited ads, like if when we open the app we will be seeing an ad, when we click a feature in the app we will be seeing an ad. So
Yeah.
that's irritating, right? So that's
Yes.
the bad experience. But in Spotify and all, the ads have a consistency. Like
Yeah.
up to this
Limited.
time we will
Limited.
see ads, and
Yeah.
after that you can play music. So that's a good experience, basically.
And
That's the experience
and
of the
they
ad they are designed. Okay.
I think the ads are making the users, forcing them to buy the premium of that version.
Yeah. Basically that they
Yeah.
are doing.
Okay.
Okay. That things are also kind of user experience, because the ads can create a flow which make the user to buy premium, right? See, I'm using some Spotify or Resso or anything, and I'm constantly seeing these ads, but I don't want these ads and have money, then I will be buying the premium. So what that ad created in me, I click the premium button, I paid my money, then the app guys are getting the money. So that flow, that ad is designed. Okay. The ads are making us to buy that usually, but not every ads are making us to buy premium. But if the overall experience of that app is good and we are continuously using that app, we will be buying that. Otherwise, I don't think so. You are going to buy the premium of an app that you have installed from Play Store from just now. Like consider if you installed some apps for dating and installed from Play Store, and they are constantly showing ads when you start using that. I don't think so. You will try to buy their premium from the first time you are going to experience it, right? You will buy that premium only if your experience from that app is really good. So that premium will make your experience far better, right? Okay. So that's
Yeah.
what the UI and UX designers do. I think you guys got a not a big idea, but you got a little bit more idea than what you have as of now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's compare. Like we can go to live apps and test their UI or UX design. So I have some screenshot of Facebook and Instagram. So in this session we can compare their UI and UX. Okay. So after this topic, I will give you some task. You guys need to complete that task as homework. Okay. So I will share my screen. See, this is the everyone can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, guys, please
Yes.
respond. I can't see you.
Yes.
If you continue to shake
Yes,
your
yes,
head,
Yes,
I can't hear
yes.
you. Yeah.
yes, your
Okay.
screen is visible.
Yeah. Fine. So this is the home page of the Facebook. basically this Facebook app is in the desktop. So there will be some differences from the Facebook app in the mobile. So here we can see the UI. So can you guys explain what are the UI elements here? Anyone can explain, or if everyone can explain each UI element, that will be great.
The images present in that.
Color.
Wait. Yeah.
The
Yeah, you can
images
continue.
present in that.
This right. Yeah, fine. Then next one.
Color is the color and style.
Yeah. But we have explained like this white,
font style,
this blue,
The
everything. Yeah,
color of
then.
the notifications and icons.
Yeah.
Different pages.
the font
that is
style,
marketplace
font style.
notifications.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Arrangement
Yeah,
of
these
the
are the
icons.
things. But from my side, if I look into it, I'll be having some a bit more to explain to you. So we can start from here. The UI element that I saw here is the icons here, right? This icon is having a outline of black or light black, we can see. So this outline can be in design term, we can say it as stroke. You guys know fill and stroke, right? Fill is the color filled inside that. So here the fill color is white. Stroke is the outline of the color. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Are you guys understanding?
Okay.
Yeah. So here the fill color is white and the stroke color is we can say gray. Okay. And each functionality of this app is having each icons. This is the home icon. This is the pages that inside. If I go, if I click there, I can see the pages that I manage. Then or I like. Then this is the, I think we can see videos here. Then we can see the marketplace. This is the Facebook marketplace. We can buy and sell things. This gives us further a bit more options like Birag is having some trouble, I think. Yeah, we can have the profile options, settings and all. Okay. Then here we can see notification icon, messenger icon. And if you click this, you can switch your accounts. That's, I'm not considering that. So here, if you see these icons and these icons have some difference. What difference do you guys see? I'm not hearing you. Do you guys understand the question? See, we have icons here, right? Here we can see the search icon, home icon, pages, everything I explained. Here we can see the messenger and notification icon. There is some difference between these two icons. Can you guys explain that?
Their background fill colors little bit darkened.
Yeah.
Circle.
Yeah, there is a circle. Fine. Yeah, that's it. If we look into these icons and these icons, there are differences, and these differences are mainly due to their functionality. Because these things that if we want to go to these places, we can go. But these are generally related to our personal things, like the messages to us are shown here. The messages of our, the notifications or the personalized notifications are shown here, right? So that icons are having little bit further more importance than these icons. So that they are highlighted in a small background circle here. It is having a little bit more bright black fill comparing to this, because that is having some white fill and gray stroke. But that's not the case. That's not the case here. Okay. So this is basically due to their functionality, and Facebook is really a personalized social app. So this can be this is designed like this. Okay, fine. Then if we look into the UX here, the icons are arranged above, right? These icons are not arranged below. So that's a part of UX designing. Then the padding means the space between the icons, or the space here. You guys can see right? See my arrow?
Yes.
Yeah, the space between this Facebook app and the search app contains a space. There is a small space. That means there's a padding. Then this search icon and this home icon has a padding. That's different from these two icons. And comparing comparing the padding from this and this, it's different, right? And like why the UI designer has used this red color here? Anyone know?
Maybe to indicate anything
Yeah,
important.
we will if we use red color there, our vision straight away goes there. Oh, there is something there, and that will make us click that, right? So here, if we see some red color, we will not click this red color. We will always click this or this, right? So that's what the icon color. See, in this icon, there is these icons are a further bit low highlighted than these icons. And when the red color comes in these icons, we will probably use these icons only. Not we will not click these icons. Okay, so that's the UX designer do. The exact arrangement of these icons or the features inside the app. Okay, you guys understand?
Yes.
Okay, then we can go to the next thing. So here we can see the stories, like stories of my friends, and they are shown inside a rectangle, a rounded rectangle we can see. Then this is basically a screen that a UI UX designer designed for the home screen. That when I open my Facebook, we can see if you want to post, I can post. If you want to go live, I can go. Then you will also see the post from the groups that I follow and my friends that we can see here. Okay. Then next we can go to the Instagram. So when we go to the Instagram, we can see the totally different home screen. You guys can see that? Anyone feeling any difference from Facebook and Instagram home screen?
It's dark theme.
Yeah.
That dark theme is basically what I use inside my mobile. So basically it's white themed, and if you use dark theme in your mobile, it will come in dark. Okay. So neglect that. After that, avoiding that thing, tell me the other things that you notice from UI and UX.
The color of the icons and the stories arranged are different. Their paddings, they're also a bit different, and the like icon, comment, share, is also different from the
Yeah, basically
icon.
we
And
could
we
see
have
some the icons or the main icons in Facebook we saw in the above side, right? We could see the icons in Instagram in the below side, right? So that's a part of UX design.
Okay.
Then looking into these stories in Facebook, we saw some blue outline. Do you guys remember that? I will show once again. See, the stories that I saw will be that I didn't saw will be having this blue outline, and if they are online, they will be having a green dot as well. Okay, if I saw this story, this blue line will not be there. But when we look into the case of Instagram, see, there is no blue outline or blue stroke. We will be having some a pink kind of gradient. Pink and yellow gradient is there. Okay. And we can't see whether Guru or these users are online or not. And we can see this outline is changed when I saw, because my own story I viewed once, so that is not having the outline. Okay. And in Facebook, every icons or every functionalities are arranged in the top side. But in Instagram, we can see most of the important features or the features mainly are arranged in the below side, and we can only see the messaging and the ad post icon in the above side. right?
Yes.
Fine. Now let's compare the notifications. So in these notifications, we can see like if you have got all the notifications here, then you will be seeing a notification like this. Then we'll be seeing like the notification from today, from yesterday, that type of this week, that we will be seeing. And we will also see which posts from where the notifications are coming from. Okay, that's the case of Instagram. Then we can look into Facebook. See, we are seeing completely different thing. Like Aditya Adi is laughing about your story. That's a different thing. Then these guys are like Shafi Faris. Their profile picture is shown here, right? Not the photo from the post, but Instagram we can see that the photo of the post is shown as the icon here, right? And we can also we can't see yesterday, today, or this week, but the time here, 2 hours, then about an hour ago, 4 hours, then it will show like about a day or 48 hours ago. That type of hours the Facebook app is showing. You guys understanding my point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Basically, these things are designed by UI and UX designer both. Like the UI designer say like we can show the DP of the people here, DP of the people here, and we can like we can make the time, how much time we can give in minutes or hours. But in Instagram, we can see the completely different thing. So we can say for making a different experience from Facebook, the Instagram has designed a completely different user experience there. Okay, then you guys are seeing this emoji, right? So for that, I'm going for the next. So here in Facebook, we can see some emojis like, or if you post, or if you are seeing a post, you guys can see, you guys can like that, you guys can love, you guys can add care reaction, and there are many other things that we can add a reaction in a post. So when we look into Instagram, can we do all like this? See, this is the UI and UX of a Instagram post. We can only love the post, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't hear anyone.
Yeah.
Are you guys sleeping?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Yeah. So I have a experience with this Instagram UI and UX. Like initial days, when I was installing my Instagram, I used to double tap and like this post. Okay. Usually people do that because instead of clicking that icon, if you double tap in the Instagram, we can like that post. So when I was this happened when I installed Instagram for the first time. So I used Instagram for some time and I closed Instagram. Then I went to Facebook. Okay. So when I went to Facebook, I was actually double tapping the Facebook post to make that post like. Do you guys have any experience like this?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. That's the influence of user experience that the Instagram UX is doing. Okay. Fine. Then we can compare this like this is having a share to story icon and we can save this post, but the Facebook is having not this much options. It is having different option. So you guys understood what a UI and UX design is doing inside an app from these three things? Everyone understand?
Yeah.
See, I compared the home page, post, and notification of Instagram and Facebook. Okay, you guys understood what is the difference in UI and UX of both these apps, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then I will give you one task here. I have one more, like the profile option. Okay. See, what are the UI things that UI and UX things that are that we can see here? See, I'm not going to explain this. You guys need to explain because you already said you guys understand. So you can go ahead with this thing.
The font size, font styles.
Yeah.
Then
Why that my name Mahesh Krishna is highlighted there? Because I am the user there. So
yes.
it's highlighting the users. Okay.
Then
Then we can see. Wait. You explained about the font size of this. Then we can go to the Instagram and compare the Instagram profile. See, this is my username, right? It is completely different from what we see in Facebook because in Instagram we can't use spaces. We could only use this symbols like this, right?
yes, underscore.
Yeah, underscore. Then Facebook is only having one name. That's it's only showing my name. That's the name and the username is similar or is same. But that's not the case in Instagram, right? Instagram is having a username. Then also we can have a profile name as well.
Yeah.
You understand the difference?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So any other one can choose a UI or UX thing and compare with Facebook. We can now go with Instagram now. Like if you chose anything from Instagram here, we'll be going back to Facebook and comparing it.
The story
This
highlights.
time, I think Vaishak came in, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So others can explain the difference. No one?
The notification colors are the same
What?
in both cases. The notification colors, the red.
Notification color is same because usually this red thing makes the user to notice that thing quickly. You can see this red color in signboards, in warning signals, in when you travel along road, right? Why they are using this red color? Do you guys studied this thing in 10th or 11th or 12th? In physics, there is some
Wavelength.
yeah red
Yeah.
red color is having a further bit more wavelength, and if you are seeing from a long distance also you can see that red color, and due to that it's a warning signal. We should see that, right? So that red color is used. So same we can say here for seeking the attention of the user, they are using this red color. See, comparing the all other colors here, we have a tendency to look into this red color, right? Always.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's the user experience behind it. Yeah.
Hello.
Here, hello.
Yeah.
Here the number of posts, followers, and following are given. So
Yeah.
we can get an idea regarding new posts.
Yes. Okay. Here, the number of posts, followers, and following. Here, there is no add friend or friend request is here. We can give follow request if we want, or we can merely follow if the user account is not private. Yeah. Then we can look into Facebook. So can you guys see any of my friends following me? There is a follow option in some Facebook profile, but in normal Facebook accounts, there is no follow. There is only friend request, right? So Facebook and Instagram is giving different user experiences here.
But we can see the friends list, right?
Yeah, friends list we can see. Because we are actually giving the friend request to them, right? Not following or unfollowing them. So we can see the friends. There we are getting the friend request. See, in Facebook, if we get a friend request and we accept that, it is like mutually following in Facebook, in Instagram, right? Like if we accept one friend request, we can see their post and our post. But in Instagram, if someone follows me, they can only see my post. I can't see his post until unless I follow him, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Are you guys understanding?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a valid point. Then, yeah, someone can also choose another difference here.
The story highlights on Instagram.
What?
The story highlights on Instagram.
Yeah, story highlight I already mentioned. Like, if I saw the story, that blue line will not be appearing. That's the same thing that we are implementing in this profile feed also. Sangeet, can you spot another difference?
The posts are arranged in on sections. The reel sections, the video section, and the post, the old post, and the tag sections. They are
Yeah.
arranged
Yeah.
really well
When
organized
we
on
click the
Instagram.
profile option in Facebook, we can't see every post inside it, because
Yeah.
initially we are having the option to post it, and like we are seeing his details in text. But if we look into Instagram, see, we will be seeing everything, the bio here, then his story highlights and his photos that he has posted. So these both things are giving different user experiences in different UI, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you guys understanding my point?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine then. So I think we can wind up this session from here. Hope you guys got a clear idea about what is UI and what is UX. So next time when you open Facebook or Instagram, you guys will be looking into its UI, or if you guys are going into some other apps, you will be having an idea. Okay, this thing has this type of UI. This has this type of UX. You will be getting an idea, right? Everyone will be getting that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine. Then I want you guys to do a task. Like I have explained or compared Facebook and Instagram here, the UI and UX of Instagram. So I want you guys to compare two different applications like this. You can choose LinkedIn or Facebook, or LinkedIn or Instagram, or different applications you can choose. Like you can also choose Twitter and WhatsApp. Okay, fine.
Okay.
I think minimum of 3 differences you guys need to spot. These I will ask in the next session.
Okay.
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 See,
Okay,
only
bro.
thing that you need
Okay.
to remember, the app that you are highlighting or the app that you are comparing should be of same type, because you can't compare PUBG and Facebook. Okay. If you are comparing PUBG, you need to go to PUBG and Free Fire. That's apps of same type. Okay. Any app you can choose. I think that can give you more idea about the UI and UX. Okay.
You can choose Messenger and WhatsApp,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
They're doing the same task.
Yeah.
Okay.
So shall we wind up?
Okay.
Okay.
So before that,
Okay.
I'm open for questions. You guys can ask your doubts.